Just take a good look at these. Thor's hammer's on the way. You're gonna hang it at the drum at somewhere between 240 and 250 until we get to about 165, and then we're gonna braise them. Well, guess what it is? It's Happy Thor's Hammer Day. Listen, I've cooked tacos for you guys with the Thor's Hammer. Thor's Hammer is a shank off the leg, and they keep one of the bones here because it's so impressive. Look at that. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna cook it on the BPS drum. We're gonna use our hanging kit that you can buy for it, which is great. You can hang like 8 tri-tips on it. You can hang ribs, at least a half a dozen racks. And we're gonna hang 2 Thor's hammers. So what's gonna happen, since my hand is hurt, James is gonna come in and drill the Thor's hammer. All that marrow. The kit comes with 2 lengths of hooks. Let's let it, so it'll hang inside the cooker like this. All right, now let's get it ready to cook. Got to thank my buddy Daniel at El Asado Market. I love in the Coachella Valley to buy from him. We're gonna go Black Label today, guys. Black Label is injecting with cattle prod. It's seasoning with Double Secret, which is just fabulous meat rub. But we're gonna add a little trick. We're gonna put a little of the cucaracha, which is my version of dried sriracha. So we're gonna put the cucaracha base on it, then the Double Secret. We're gonna let it sweat really nice. We're gonna hang it at the drum at somewhere between 240 and 250 until we get to about 165, and then we're gonna braise them, which I'll show you. Now look, a couple little things about injecting. You can get these from Big Papa. You can go to a vet store and get little plastic ones if you want, but I like this one. And I can set how much liquid comes out. Now we're gonna show you how you inject. We draw it. When we get it full like this, you're gonna put it in. We're gonna start by going like here, and you put the needle in far, and as you inject, you're pulling out. So you wanna get good coverage in there. We'll get them all injected up, and we'll get ready to season them. Let's start with the cucaracha. The cucaracha, the cucaracha. Listen, when you're using cucaracha, be careful because it's spicy. So if you scratch your eyes, wash your hands after you do this, okay? This is spicy, but it's okay. It's a big piece of meat. I like this because the smoke blends with the spice and really makes it kind of nice. One more side here, and then we can start cranking up the Double Secret. I'll add one more. Okay, we've done the cucaracha. Now it's time for Double Secret. Double Secret is what I think steak rub should be. It's got citrus, it's got big sea salt, garlic, black pepper, paprika, easy for you to say, Papa. Now look, we want to make sure we get a lot of seasoning. Now we've injected it, but we also, so we're patting it down, and I'm making sure that we have enough, because these big cuts, you get too conservative with the rub, you end up with not much flavor. Look at all that goodness. I think only a couple more flips around the world and we're there. Now when we stand it up, I'll get the top. Don't worry if you use a jar. I got more. Trimming on the top, get the cucaracha down here, a little Double Secret around the edge. We're gonna sit these for about 20 minutes until the rub is shining, and then we might hit them again. But there you go, kids. We let the Thor's hammer dry brine last night in the refrigerator because it's such a big piece of meat. We want as much of a chance to end up with that flavor getting into the meat. We're putting our hooks in for the hanger. We're putting our ThermoWorks RFX, and we're gonna start hanging these babies. Got a nice alert at 165. Okay, here we go with the second Thor's hammer. We've got our trusty ThermoWorks RFX. We're hanging it in there. We'll check it. If we think it's getting too much heat on the bottom, we can always replace the hooks to a shorter hook. When I pull it later, I'm going to be adding more flavor into the meat. But these things are going to get a nice smoke bath until about 165, 170, and then we'll braise them. We'll see them probably 4 hours. Okay, kids, just take a good look at these. Take a good look at these while we go. Dang, they look good. And I'm sorry I don't have smell-o-vision here, but I don't think I've ever smelled anything that good. Okay, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna reach in and James is gonna help me here because I got a bad hand. We'll move these off to the side. We're gonna put another pan here and show you what we're gonna do. So we got the onions on the lining the bottom of the pan. We're gonna put some red bell peppers on the bottom too. You can see that. Okay, we're gonna put some cash cow on it after we do this. I'm not gonna touch these, but these are diced jalapeno. What are we gonna make with these? Well, the first thing we're gonna make is we're gonna make a beautiful sandwich on a ciabatta roll. Sit it with my trusty cash cow. Rendered beef fat, rendered beef stock, salt, pepper. Well, actually, alder smoked sea salt. That's all we need. Now, this is gonna get crazy here. Watch this, James loves catching these. Now we're gonna take a Dos Equis, because I could be the smartest man in the world. Here we go. Nice beard braise, nice amber color, which I love. I don't drink anymore, but I cook with it. Now, I am an Angel fan. Don't hold it against me. It's a curse. Now we're gonna put double espresso in here. Look at this. Coffee and meat just kind of go together beautifully. And now we're gonna finish it with some bone broth. A little beef bone broth, just a little bit. We get some foil, make sure this braises beautifully. Be careful not to touch the bone. We're gonna be eating well. Okay, now we get our foil. This might work good just like that. All right, these are gonna go back on the cooker. We're gonna bump it up to 270 on the BPS drum. And we're gonna cook it until it's 204. We're gonna take the hanging rack off the drum and we're gonna put it on the second shelf, not the bottom shelf. Okay, we're great. All right, kids, we've been smoking them all day. Thor's hammer. James is gonna pull, and then we're gonna make a couple of really nice dishes out of this. Ooh, it's steaming good. Look at this. Woo! Woo! James, we're gonna have to strain the juice because it's got fat in it, but also some juice from the meat. But it's got some beautiful juice in there, I can tell you that right away. What we're gonna do, we're gonna get another pan, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna move the pan. James is gonna step in, pull them out, and show you just how cool they are. Woo! I got a bite. So let's pull them out. Now what he's also gonna do with this, he's gonna strain this fat and get the juice, and we might reduce it a little bit on the stove, and I'll be there for that. But that's gonna give us a nice gravy. Let's first bring James the Flame Perez in here to do some world-class pulling. That one looks good.
Yeah, this one's for sure.
Oh, look at that bone came right off. Whose dog wants a bone?
It's breaking out pretty good.
Yeah, and you know what else was really nice? Is we did that cucaracha as the base, and then double secret, and both of them are just, hey James, is that Johnny Trigg over there?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, look at these onions and peppers going in there, and just we'll get a little juice. And what we're gonna do, before we go away, we're gonna make some sandwiches. We're gonna show you how to make some beautiful sandwiches. They're gonna have pepper jack cheese. This is spicy. Remember I put the cucaracha on it, but we'll lay out some of those sandwiches too. Okay, let's put a little bit of mayo. Okay, we're gonna go in here with pepper jack. I'm gonna put 2 slices on each one, like this. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Come on, you would love to have a sandwich like this.